I had a major breakout because I didn't think that I needed to bring my cleanser, and I found out real quick that I did. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So we're gonna try. Boom.
They gotta be sisters. The eyebrows can be cousins, but the eyeshadow gotta be sisters.
The eyebrows can be distant cousins.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Rainbow, sprinkles, lollipops, swirl. When you on the world trip, flying high, about to soar.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Colorful Vegetarian. So today I'm going to be doing some makeup with my friend, and she's also like an esthetician, so I'm about to get like a little facial and everything. But let me show y'all who she is. This is my friend.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria, and my Instagram is Portazuelan, which is P-U-E-R-T-O-Z-U-E-L-A-N, but I'm sure that
Yeah, I'll put it right
below.
there, like right there, and I'll also put in a link below so y'all can find it.
Yeah, so.
But what made you start makeup?
Oh my God. Okay, so when I was a kid, there wasn't any YouTube. There was just magazines. So you had magazines and dream boards, and I was a kid in the 90s just cutting out pictures, you know, and gluing them on the dream board. And I remember looking at like someone's eyelashes, and I was like, how did they do that? Like, I know I've tried every mascara, and I know that there's no mascara, like there's something else there. So I think I just like started reading like Kevin Aqua and just all the different books like Making Faces.
Wow.
And eventually when I was 16, I went into MAC, and I was like, this is where I want to work, and I ended up working there. I worked at Sephora. And
she's doing it. That's so awesome.
Yes.
Well, y'all stay tuned, okay? She's about to start on my facial. But if y'all haven't yet, go ahead and check out her Instagram. You can either stop like right now, put this on pause, go follow, and then come back here. But y'all stay tuned. Yes.
Hi everyone. So today we are going to get started with a mini facial with our model here, who has beautiful skin, by the way. So the products I chose are just very normalized products. Anyone can use them, especially this particular brand, Hanna Isul, is one of my good friends' brands. Their Instagram is Hanna Isul Glow, and it's all natural Korean skincare, which is very popular right now. Canvas here is nice and ready and prepped. I have a bowl of water just sitting over here. I'm gonna dip it in some water, get the face ready and prepped. Making sure it's not too hot. I was just testing temperature.
Do my eyes need to be open or closed?
You can close them. This is gonna be a relaxing experience. And let me know if it's too hot for you.
Okay, that feels really good.
Okay, so usually the way that I gauge someone's skin type is right here in their T-zone. You can kind of tell because the pores will be bigger. Most people's pores are gonna be bigger there anyway. If the pores are smaller, that means that their skin is a little bit drier. That's a good way to kind of gauge what kind of skin type you have so that you can pick the appropriate products for you. So we're gonna start with the cleanser. We don't need that much, it's all natural. I'm gonna start down here. We're just gonna do a little mini facial.
So relaxing.
I know. Be better if we had some music, huh?
This is actually my first facial, you guys. I've never got one in my life.
So I'm just gonna do some movements here to kind of refresh the skin, wake it up a little bit. Usually a facial would involve a little bit more in-depth process, but I'm just kind of doing like a little mini facial just to kind of cleanse the skin, making sure it's not too hot.
Bien.
And let me know if you feel any residue on your skin too.
Okay. Residue is like...
Like if your face feels kind of greasy.
Okay.
Okay. How does your face feel so far?
It feels good.
Good so far? Okay. So then the next step that I think is really crucial for anyone that's going to be using a cleanser is having a toner. This is a pH freshener. You can get the MAC Fix Plus, I know everyone knows about that. It is a humectant, so it's going to attract moisture. A pH or a toner, what it's going to do is sometimes...
Oh.
I'll clench your mouth real quick. Okay. So after you cleanse, sometimes those products...
It smells so good.
I know, it does. It's all natural.
It smells like lemon.
So a toner is very crucial after cleansing because a lot of times those products have chemicals that mess with the pH balance of the skin. So that has a lot to do with breakouts, reactions, all kinds of things. It can do all kinds of funny things. So you want to put your pH balance back to normal after you've used the cleanser. Now, most cleansers, if it's a good cleanser, it won't throw off your pH balance. So that is the difference, you guys, in buying and doing your research. The product, that's, you know, you don't want to go for the hype, pretty much. You want to do your research and find the one that's right for you. So now we're just going to do a mask. This mask I got in my IPSY box, and it's a vegetable mask. It has broccoli and avocado acids. And so with this mask, you leave it on for 15 minutes and then we wipe it off with a dark cloth. So we're gonna come back after we've left the mask on for 15 minutes. So it is supposed to tingle. I'm really into Korean skincare, holistic skincare, anything with vegetables, vitamins.
I mean, vegetarian here, so you know, I'm down.
Yeah, and I mean, even like in the 15th century, people would use strawberries as a primer. They would even use rose water. I mean, they were onto something. Obviously, they didn't have all these man-made chemicals that we have in this day and age, so they had to familiarize themselves with all those ingredients and their purposes. I think Queen Elizabeth bathed in milk. I think it might be another queen.
I love her.
Yes, I feel like Queen Elizabeth started the bleached eyebrow trend because she didn't have any eyebrows. But also, just a little piece of information for y'all. Did you guys know that back in the 15th century, the Georgian era, I think, and I'm sorry, I may have the time frames wrong, but just roughly around that time, they would have pastel colored hair, baby blue, green, pink, whatever. They had pastel hair, and it was a trend. Pastel wigs with really thick eyebrows. So I thought that was cool because that's kind of the trend right now, ain't it?
Yeah, we trying to bring them back, y'all.
Yeah, so just know that we were not the first. But yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of movement here to kind of get the blood flow going through. I'm not doing a full extensive massage today, but it is a little something, so we're gonna let this sit for 15 minutes and we'll get back with y'all.
All right, y'all, we'll be back.
All right. So right now we are going to wipe the mask off. It has been 15 minutes. Did it tingle at all?
No, it didn't.
So with this mask, you have to take it off with a dark towel. So how does it feel? Does it feel like anything when you're taking it off?
I mean, it just feels really cleansing. It feels like you're wiping off like some like bad stuff with it.
Some bad, taking off all that skin. Well, we
Dead
didn't
skin.
exfoliate, but
I don't want to say dirt because I don't want to think I'm like a dirty bitch or something, but
no, it's not.
It feels like something's coming off, you know.
Something. But usually though, I always tell people you should cleanse your face 2 times a day, morning and night. Morning, it doesn't matter if you just cleanse your face at night. You should just always prepare it for the day. And then also, additionally, if you're doing any other physical activity like working out, you should always have a gentle cleanser with you because your pores can get clogged.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then it'll cause breakouts and stuff. When I was working out super hardcore, I had a major breakout because I didn't think that I needed to bring my cleanser, and I found out real quick that I did. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So we're gonna try. Okay, and the final step. Just tone in between. Close your eyes real quick. Tone in between every step. So cleanse, tone, mask, tone, and then I'm gonna put a serum on. So the serum, I'm just gonna drop into the forehead and the cheeks. Also got this on my IPSY. It's an illuminating face oil. I'm just gonna use it as a serum today because since we're gonna be doing this makeup, I really want the skin to be as hydrated and prepped as possible. Okay, and then the next step I'm gonna do, this is Clinique's, oh shoot, I forget what this one's called. It's the hydration. We'll link it below. But I got a little sample of it and I really like it. So we're gonna use that one. I kind of use this. I kind of double it because this is for hydration, but then I'm gonna have something else for moisture since this skin is just so beautiful. We don't.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. And then this moisturizer is from Glam Glow. And if y'all could see, I'm not sure if the camera's picking up, all of these are samples. I'm a cheap who's not. So, but I like this because it adds a little sheen. So it's going to be perfect for underneath. And what do you think about the smell?
It smells good. It smells like coconut oil or coconut.
I know. I like something that smells good. But here's a little fun fact, you guys. If you can smell your product, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be all natural.
Nope.
I mean, and that's not really something you want in your skincare, so just kind of be mindful of that. The truth, the real hard reality of it is that if it is all natural, a lot of times it doesn't have a smell or it doesn't smell very nice. I mean, you know, there's rose water and that's all natural and it can smell good, but you know. In the marketing industry, they know that 9 times out of 10, the consumer, the first thing they do is they smell. So they have to make it, you know, appealing. But just be mindful of any kind of, if you have sensitive skin, of that too. So we're all done and your face is nice and prepped and ready for the makeup.
All right, y'all. Well,
how you feeling?
Stay tuned. I feel good. I feel really cleansing. You did great.
Fresh
Thank you.
and ready to go.
Now she finna slay me, y'all.
Yes.
So y'all stay tuned for that. Let's get a little close up on this beautiful skin. All right, y'all. See you on the next one.
All right, so today I'm doing a look inspired from the shirt. Turquoise, and also because you're Pisces.
Yes.
So water
Pisces
is
gang.
the element. We're going to do some rhinestones. So I'm going to start with the brows. Since you have some really nice brows, kind of like Beyonce's eyebrows, how the hairs kind of lead up into the arch.
Thank you.
I'm not going to do too much. We're going to do soft, and just so everyone knows, right now the trend is a softer brow, fuller brow, more natural. So we're going to maintain that trend. We're not going to do a crazy Instagram brow today. Not today. I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear. And this is in Quiet Brunette, I believe. Yeah, Quiet Brunette. I'm just going to run that through the brows. Okay, so we have enough product in the brows. I'm going to start in the middle of the eyebrow. Reason being is because half the time when you take a product out of a container, it's going to have a lot of product at the top of the brush. So it's best if you start in the middle, use that product in the middle of the brow. And then work your way into the front of the brow. You don't want to have a blob of product at the front of your eyebrow.
That wouldn't be cute, y'all.
No. It wouldn't be cute at all. But I'm just kind of grooming this, and this is just going to kind of keep the hairs going up. Maintaining that kind of groomed look. Okay. Cool. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some concealer underneath the brow. In this case, I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture. This is NW45, the MAC Studio Pro Longwear Concealer. This is one of my favorites, but I think it's going to be a little bit too dark, so I'm going to mix it with NW42 together. So we're going to get a little mix of room.
That way we can get
Actually,
me
well, first,
my complexion.
Yeah, well actually let me see, this may be right, y'all, maybe right, I don't know. We'll see. First, I'm gonna have you face the camera, and then I'm just gonna line underneath the brow. Pretty much like drawing a line. I'm just painting underneath. And this is literally actually a paintbrush. I got it when I was painting. So decided it was a good eyebrow brush too. So if you're looking for an alternative to brushes, I wouldn't say like a face brush, but an eyeshadow brush, paint brushes are really cool too. Like I said, I kind of want to keep this a little bit more natural. So I'm not going to go and do the top really crazy. I'm not going to edge up the top. I'm just going to let it kind of flow outward. I'm going to take a blending brush. This one I'm just going to blend out the concealer underneath. I think NW45 works really good because it has a red undertone. So it's going to be kind of good to neutralize any kind of discoloration, anything like that around the eye. So that'll be good around the eye area. Getting closer though underneath the brow, I'm going to use a smaller brush. You don't have to really do all that. I'm extra.
She's precise, you guys.
So once I get to a smaller area, the rule of thumb is you want to use a smaller brush when you're getting to a smaller area. Blend it out.
Smart.
Because if you have a big brush, I mean, if you think about it, it's going to block out the eyebrow. So you want to get kind of a little bit precise. Kind of like also when you're painting. You wouldn't use a big brush to draw a small detail on a painting. Just think
Unless
about
you
it like
extra.
that. Yeah, it wouldn't work that great.
You trying to be a Mona Lisa. So.
Right. Too extra. Okay, turn this way and hopefully you're still in focus. Yeah, same thing on this side. Literally just drawing a line directly underneath the brows. Not trying to cover too much hair because you have a wonderful brow shape already. And we're not trying to change the brow shape, we're just trying to enhance what you already have. It's very cute. You know, I hadn't heard that before until
Really?
you said it.
Period?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Literally shows my age.
It's alright.
So I'm going to take really that extra product and just blend it out into the forehead. You want to really be coherent when you're doing your makeup. Keep everything kind of cohesive and flowing together because when you take pictures, the camera will pick up those different areas that you can't see. So if it's not blended, guess what? You'll be able to see it. Especially in 2019 where everyone has a camera. We just have a nice little patch up here. Do you want to look at your eyebrows?
Sure.
Okay, let me just blend this out real quick. Okay.
And then I'll look towards the camera so they can look at it. I'll do a zoom in right there. Zoom in right there. Except myself.
Let me know if you want to.
Oh, I love my eyebrows.
I didn't do much. So
They look cute.
let me put that part out. I don't want to have you having those archy brows that you were talking about. Okay, so we have that. Now for the primer. So we're moving on to the primer. Like I said, I'm not going to do the top. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. Well, I'll do the top when we get the foundation. We'll just blend it in. Now we're going to move on to the primer. So this is the eye primer. Please don't prime your face with the same thing you prime your eyes with and vice versa. So this primer is a sample I got. I believe this is actually the either Anastasia or Too Faced primer. It's a new one, and they compare it. I love Anastasia, but they do compare that one to the P. Louise eyebrow primer. If y'all heard of it, and that one's pretty legit. So, and then we're gonna blend it out. Now I do want to mention though, just some key things. not everyone's eyelids are the same. Some people's eyelids are dry. Some people's eyelids are oily. Do according what your eyebrow, whatever condition your eyebrow is in. So if you have an oily eyebrow, grab some powder, maybe powder it up before you put your makeup. Just absorb those excess oils. If you have a dry eyelid, spray some Fix Plus, some moisturizer on it beforehand, because that is going to play a role in how the eyeshadow wears.
Wow,
So,
I didn't know that.
Yes, and I mean, it's the same for your skin. That's why you want to have your skin prep too before you do your makeup. You want to have it as moisturized and as glowy as possible. But, you know, it's supposed to be just over the lid. So I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. This is MAC's 224. Everybody knows about this. You can't even read it because I've had this brush for just too long. But this is an oldie but goodie. And they make this brush anywhere. Like, these are Farrah, and it's damn near the same thing. I'm going to take MAC's Uninterrupted. This is a cult favorite. It just came back. Well, it didn't just come back. It came back like a year ago. But you know what I'm saying. This is a good color. I'm going to use this to set the eye and then just use it as a transition color. Get started. This is like our painting, and we have the canvas down.
And you guys, like y'all see, you know, my channel says makeup on it, and I am going to be trying to learn more, to do more for myself too, and more collabs with other makeup artists, maybe more Maria. Honestly, she might be a new like channel favorite. If y'all want her back, comment below, let me know, like it. But I actually did not know that you're supposed to do your eyeshadow and stuff first. Like, I honestly thought you do like this stuff and then that, and I've been watching like makeup videos and they're like, no, you gotta do your eyeshadow first, and then if you mess up anything, you can cover it.
Okay, so let me tell you a quick story real quick. When I was working at MAC, that's how they wanted me to do it. But here's the truth and the reality of it. Everybody has their preference, no matter what. Like,
wow.
You know, I feel like if you're doing a lighter makeup, then yes, go ahead and do your foundation first. But if you're going to be doing a smoky eye, no. No. Do that smoky eye first and then do the foundation. So now, okay, so we're going to do turquoise. So I have this turquoise here.
My favorite color, y'all.
Swatch it.
So
it's
cute.
pretty close to your shirt. But this isn't this is just going to be a base we're going to use for your eyeshadow. So we're just going to take that. And this is just, honestly, somebody gave me this. I don't even know what brand it is, so we're going to ignore it. But any like giant creamy color pencil, you can use white. The NYX NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil is really good. This one I got from a coworker for like a Christmas gift thing. So I'm using it. And we're making a use of it.
We're gonna use it today.
Yeah, it's a liner, so we're gonna use it as a base for your eyes.
So excited.
Okay.
I'm sorry that my eyes water a lot. I've been told when I get my makeup done, my eyes does water.
Oh, it's okay.
It mostly does the corners.
Does it? It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do turquoise, and then we're gonna do a bright navy blue liner. Okay, and then in the crease, I want to do like a brown. So this is just a brown I have in my kit, and you can use any brown, just as long as it's a matte, like a dark, medium dark matte brown. So I'm just gonna use this and tap it on the outer corner. I'm using brown. I really want to keep it kind of simple. I don't want to add too many elements to it. So I think I want to give this a shape, like kind of like a winged out turquoise liner, and then maybe add some rhinestones on that.
Give me so much wings, I'll fly away.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So do me a favor and look up for me. And then look down. Okay. I do that because the eyeshadow is going to give me a natural placement of where, when you open your eye, it's going to show me the natural placement of where it's going to crease. So we want to put it, yeah, we definitely want to put the eyeshadow where your eyeshadow normally creases, because otherwise then you're going to have crease marks up there anyway. So might as well put it
The
up
more
there.
you know.
The more you know. Now this is typically for like a cut crease. You know what a cut crease is?
Yes-ish.
Yes, the cut crease is when you have the really defined lid, and it's like a sharp line. So
some people have like hooded lids.
Yes.
I know it's harder to do those ones.
This is just a primer, you guys. So I'm gonna use this as a base, but we're gonna go over with some eyeshadow, and it's gonna pop even more because since I used the turquoise base on it. And again, I'm just gonna bring it out. Look up at me. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Oh, y'all use the same one?
Yeah. No, I don't. Just for sanitation.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mind. I hate wasting plastic, you know.
I know.
Environment, you guys. Vegetarian.
You're like environment. No, but it'll contaminate the thing. Like if I use that on that again, you know what I mean? Well, we tried to save the environment.
We tried.
And you know, it's old habits die hard too, just from being a makeup artist and sanitation. But I do want to say that if your makeup artist is not using these, gross. Oh, what are they using?
What are they doing?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bacteria they are placing on your eye, but I'm so sorry. So, okay, I get a lot of people ask me how to do a wing. There's so many different ways. I don't even know where to begin. But in this particular occurrence, I'm going to take it from the orbital bone. This bone right here. This may not be the orbital bone. I'm sorry. Whatever bone this is, we're going to take it from there. And I'm just going to kind of flick outward. And then I'm going to bring it in. But doing makeup is all about your hand. How are you holding your brush? How much pressure do you have on it? Different eyeshadows and different styles kind of need a different handheld or a different pressure. So for this, since I'm swooping it in, it's just like drawing. Like imagine shading something in with a mechanical pencil. You're just shading it in.
Okay, period.
The thing. So tell me more about this period saying. Where did this originate?
I want to say it originated from Chicago because most of our words and slang came from there. And I used to live in Wisconsin, as most of you know. So we got most of our lingo from the Chicago people, like period, shade, like all of that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like they mostly started that stuff.
What about tea? Nah.
Tea, definitely. We used to say what's the tea a lot. What's the tea?
What's the tea? Okay.
That one's viral.
Yeah, that one went viral.
RuPaul helped with that.
With the Kermit the Frog.
Yes, the Sips tea thing.
I'm dead, Isha. And okay, if anybody uses dead Isha, I'm copywriting.
Yeah, y'all better not. Y'all try not to say words that I know people gonna steal.
I know.
Because I have like for serious.
Oh,
and now I saw somebody use it the other day. I was like, how? I made that up for myself.
And I straight up stole that dead Isha from my homegirl. So I am really a hypocrite in that regard. But okay, so this is a throwback. I don't even want y'all to see it, but this is the 120 palette, okay?
Oh, look at those colors, y'all.
Like everybody who's a makeup artist knows this palette. Y'all remember Coastal Scents? My first 120 palette I got when I was like 17, and my brother bought it for me because he believed in me so much.
That's so awesome.
He also brought me my first MAC lipstick because he believed in me.
That's beautiful.
So I want to match your shirt, so I think I'm going to go with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could pick another one too.
No, I like that one. Is it glitter in there?
No, but we're gonna add rhinestones, so don't you worry. We're gonna add.
Y'all know I like the glam, y'all.
Mm-hmm, we are gonna glam this out. I can't wait. Okay. All right. So we're gonna just that was the primer. since we did the shape of the lid, we're just gonna pat this shadow on. As you may notice, creamy products tend to crease up. That's okay, just blend it out. Hold the eye taut. Make sure the eye's smooth, and then start patting. Yeah, it's kind of a process. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Well, at least this version of the 120 palette I have is a little bit on the chalkier side. So anytime, and that's okay, anytime you're using like a cheaper product or, you know, a chalky eyeshadow, pat, pat, pat. That's your best friend, and it can have as much pigment as a more expensive eyeshadow.
Like
and,
Jeffree Star's crayon case? That looks really chalky.
Does it? Really?
I mean, it looks like it on the camera, but then again, I don't know makeup.
Like, okay.
It just looks like, I know it's really bold because my friend had bought one and
well,
she
if
used
it looks like it, oh, just kidding. But no, I don't know. But
no hating to you, Jeffree.
No, but actually, to be honest, even MAC has some chalky eyeshadows. It just really depends on like the color. Sometimes the color itself has a chalky formula. I find like yellow eyeshadows and white eyeshadows, they tend to be kind of chalky. But I do like chrome yellow from MAC. That's one of my favorite yellows. So I like that so far. I'm just turn that way for me. I'm just gonna fill it in right here. It's okay if you get eyeshadow all over your face. This is why I do my foundation last, especially if you're doing a dramatic look. But everyone has their own style. Not judging. Okay, turn this way.
You are all amazing in your own way.
Exactly.
Never forget that.
And we all have our own way that we do things. Like, I can't start my makeup unless I have chapstick on. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely need chapstick if I'm going to be sitting in front of the desk. I need my drink, my essential oils, or my essential diffuser oil. It's a whole thing. I need my music. So
you gotta be in your element in order to do your makeup.
Yeah, definitely a creative element goes through. It's super hard. I've tried to do makeup not in my element, and it's hard, but I will say as an artist, I have to do that. I have to go to people's houses and stuff. Sometimes they don't have the best lighting.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what?
We're gonna start hashtagging that. Hashtag makeup element.
Makeup element for real.
If y'all also have to be in your makeup element, I want y'all to put that in the comments below. Hashtag makeup element. And like put what y'all do to be in your element.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little poll right there.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what y'all do.
What do y'all do? I mostly pull up my horoscope and start listening to just some tarot readers or whatever I have going on. And since, if y'all are into astrology, some people have more than one zodiac sign, I get to listen to 2 different videos.
There you go.
Okay, let me just make sure that that's even. So look down. Or I mean with your eyes. Sorry. And then tilt your head up real quick. Just making sure that the shape is even.
They gotta be sisters. The eyebrows can be cousins, but the eyeshadow gotta be sisters.
The eyebrows can be distant cousins.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like I said, y'all, I'm just gonna take a wipe and clean up that end right there.
I'm curious, y'all. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna outline it with a blue
I love it.
liner. We're just getting started.
Girl,
So,
can't wait till you done with the whole face.
me,
Y'all gonna be like, oh, where can I hire her? Put her number below. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all get her digits.
I will put a business contact below.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But y'all can just reach her through her Instagram. Like, y'all can inbox her. And if y'all didn't know, I know I haven't been mostly saying it, but I am in Texas. So, there you go.
Surprise.
Now y'all know. Don't stalk me, please.
Don't stop. Okay, so next I'm gonna go through with a liquid eyeliner.
Oh, I love liquid liner.
Yes. So this will be fun.
I think I
Okay.
have one of those at home. It's like a little, I have to like, like a little booty. It's like a little round tip.
Yes.
Oh no, that's the like pencil one.
I
You
like
got the
this
good one. Mine is like,
It's
you know?
I'm done. I kind of feel like I want to do something graphic. Like I want to outline it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you do like top lid, bottom lid?
Yeah, like a black outlining, like out here.
Do it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do it.
So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is something you actually don't want to talk for, so I will tell y'all what I'm doing after. I'm gonna stop right there. You're like,
Yeah, I'll be trying to sit so still.
but I don't know if y'all turn that way, so maybe you could do a zoom in on that so we could see the graphic. And this look, I just want to say this look isn't, like, this is to me just what's in my mind of a Pisces, or this isn't going to be like anything really constructed. It's just something that
We're just going to free range Pisces, the embodiment of it.
the embody, because Pisces are ethereal, so.
Sounds like a good word.
We're going to turn this way, and then I'm going to do the same. Okay. And then, okay, so this part, I'm going to do the top, but I may need to block the camera for a second. So,
that's fine.
Okay, so turn that way for me, and then look down. Okay, actually, let me see real quick. Okay. Okay, look right here. Okay. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. Right here. I may block the camera a little bit, but it's okay. Okay. So now that you look like an Egyptian goddess.
Off with their heads. I already know. Wrong
Off with
error.
their head. So okay. I think I'm gonna add some stars. Whoa, we'll see. Because my mind just gets to like going. Okay. So, okay. And let me see. I want to do some dramatic lashes.
Let's do it.
Do
I know how to wear lashes. I've put on my own by accident.
you want to wear some
Yes.
today? Okay.
Yes.
Yay!
Because I like how you have to like hold the eyes up. I wear eyelashes on my birthday. If y'all didn't see that 25th birthday vlog, I'm not going to put it below. Just go through my videos. But 25th birthday vlog, I had like some lashes on, y'all. With my blue wig. It was cute.
Okay. So I'm just going to use the same brush I used earlier for your primer. And I'm going to use it actually in your waterline. Now I know you said that your eyes get watery.
Yes.
So I'm just...
What we usually do when somebody does my makeup, we keep like a paper towel nearby.
Paper towel?
To go
Okay.
like that. Like,
to dot. Okay,
yeah.
let me go grab a one for you.
okay.
Break. No, that's a little star. So
I'm literally living for it.
here you go. Okay. So there's that. And then, okay, so in the waterline, I want to do blue in the waterline. And then do like a darker blue. But I kind of feel like the waterline should be empty.
I don't know what a waterline is, so.
Ooh, actually, I got a better idea. We're going to add some bottom lashes.
Okay.
And we
Oh,
won't,
wow, there's a such thing.
yes. And so because your eyes are sensitive, I don't want to like bother them too much. So I think what I want to do is just add some mascara and then bottom lashes and top lashes to make it really big, like the
There you go.
60s.
There you go.
Yes. Okay. So that's what we'll do. I'm excited. We're going to curl these.
Oh, are you going to do that little thingy?
The eyelash curler?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I don't have the bottom lashes, but that's okay because I can still put like a jewel down there.
Okay.
And that'll still make up for it. So in the meantime, I'm going to put a little bit of this on your waterline. So the idea changes again. Okay, so look up for me, and then I'm going to put my hand here. Sometimes it helps if you put your hand there and you look at that, but sometimes it doesn't. Also helps if you pull the lid down. I've seen a lot of makeup artists just go like that. It's really rude. Do this, please lift your client's eye down. So I'm just saying, as a makeup artist who's had it done to herself, I think it's rude. So we're gonna have you, yes, know, you're doing really good. I know.
Don't blink, right?
You can blink. You're doing good.
Okay.
You did really good. I know, you're doing good. Trust me, I've had people run away from the brush and they're like, yeah, it's really ugly. Okay, so look up again. Isn't it awkward when you make eye contact with your makeup artist? It is for me. I'm just an awkward person. So
I
when
like looking at people's eyes.
I do too.
I make eye contact with my barber sometimes.
But my clients, they'll just stare for like 2 minutes. They'll be like, I'm like, and then they hold the eye contact. That was nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I really like how, I think this corner right here we're gonna have to edit. But I mean not edit, clean up. I don't want nobody stealing my Dadisha. No, I'm just kidding.
They probably is.
I know.
They're like, oh, Dadisha, I'm using it.
Dadisha!
Everybody in Texas knows.
Dadisha. Okay, so I just want to make sure that it's even. Alright, so I'm going to torture you just like 3 more times.
Okay.
And then we'll be done with your bottom eye.
Awesome.
Look up again for me. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Do you need this? Is there any water following?
No, actually, you done really good. Water. Is there any water for me?
Yeah, water from my eyes.
From my soul. Okay. Alright, so then I don't want to do like too much with the bottom eyelid because really the focal point is that wing, the wing liner. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a darker turquoise color underneath. So we're going to be adding a darker color under the waterline with this brush. It's just a dense blending brush. I really lost my train of thought. I can't think of what this is called, but this is an elf brush. So anything dense, small, smudger brush, a dense smudge brush. So then I'm just gonna add that underneath. Look up for me. Okay, real quick, eyeshadow is powder. Powder particles get everywhere. This is why you definitely, in this case, want to pull that lid, the under eyelid waterline down, because those particles are gonna fly into the eye. And if you're rude and you don't pull that lid down, then your client's eye is gonna start watering. It's not gonna be nice, it's not gonna be good. And you don't want that, right? Cool beans. Just kind of bringing that look all together. It's in the waterline, everything's really coherent. The water element here.
We're set.
We're set, so we're gonna add a primer now. So because you told me that you don't have a lot of trouble with your skin, I decided to use something that I got from BoxyCharm or IPSY, sorry, don't know which one, but it's this brand Yensa, and it's a tone up primer essential glow. So I'm gonna use this because obviously if you cannot see, the skin is just beautiful. It's not dry and it's not oily, it's perfectly normal. And so this primer's gonna just add an extra glow underneath the skin.
Give me the glow that I already got. I feel like I'm pregnant.
You are not. When are you due?
Girl.
So we're just gonna add that in the T-zone right here.
T-zone.
I'm gonna start right here. This is considered the T-zone. Your forehead and then your cheekbones right here. T-zone is usually where people are very oily, so that's where I start with the product. But then, you know, the excess product I just fan out into the other parts of the forehead. Does it feel weird to have like a primer, all this product on your face? Or no? Okay, good, because we haven't put the foundation on. Now, okay, this is NW48. I'm not saying this is your color, but I'm just gonna do a jaw strip test. So anytime that you wanna know if it's someone's color, what you do is you're gonna get a little bit of that product and then turn to this side here. So you start on the jawline right here. Okay, so usually, yeah, I think It's looking good so far, yeah. Okay, so so this is essential. What you want to do is you want to look right here on your client or on yourself, or I keep saying client, but like on yourself. You want to look right here. You want to match this color. When you take a picture, we all know we all have discoloration on our neck, on our lips, but you want to do this because this is what's seen. Or whatever's showing, you know, typically you want to match. If you're wearing a turtleneck, then who cares, right? But if not, then you want to match this area. Okay, so I'm going to end up using NW48 Studio Fix Fluid. Everybody knows about this. I mean, if you do makeup, you know. This is like the OG. It's a full Longwear coverage, full coverage foundation. So I'm just gonna do some little spots here and there. I think with makeup, it's really important not to put too much product, and you kind of just want to work that product in.
Don't you dab it into like the hairline and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know I do that when I start.
I just want to kind of work it in because I had a lot of product on my brush.
Okay.
So I didn't want to have it all in one spot, and I didn't want to waste it.
There you go.
So also, I am going to bring it down to your neck like girl. I just want to keep everything like really coherent. Because when you don't have foundation on in some areas, the camera will pick it up and it'll look a little off. So now I'm going to bring it down into your neck right here because
yeah, I love doing them. Haven't done the neckline as much lately, but I used to do it like right there.
Yeah, you definitely
because it's supposed to match.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you see,
I just be getting makeup on my clothes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing.
It's the type of clothes out. But I guess if you wear a dress or something.
With this, I don't think this, once it dries, it shouldn't.
Come on.
Yeah.
See my shit on because it always comes up.
Well, no, I mean, makeup be coming off, but this is a matte formula, and usually matte is kind of like more, it has less transferability.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. But I like how that blended right into your, if y'all are watching, you could probably see how it blended right in. Perfect color for your face and for your jaw. Everything just kind of leads into each other nice and coherently. Now, I hope y'all didn't think I was going to leave it like that. I'm going to add the concealer. The concealer I'm going to add is also a MAC product. And I'm using a lot of MAC because I am a MAC girl. I did work at MAC for a long time. So, of course, I'm going to be using, this is the Pro Conceal and Correct palette. This is the cream palette. Oops, I'm trying to open it for you guys. It's super tore up because obviously I use this palette a lot. So I think I'm going to go with the lighter shade for the contour. I'm just doing a little mixeroo here. Usually foundation and anything, like most people are not one color. So one size does not fit all. Tilt your head down and then I'm going to have you look up. So this is to get underneath your eyes to brighten underneath your eye. I'm going to bring this down to create a really nice woke up looking eye. And also meanwhile I'm going to clean this up. Cute. Soup's cute. So we're going to add.
Oh, that's the little thing that people be doing.
Yes.
The little triangle thing, and then they do it like down the side to the nose.
Yes, so I like to do it where the sun catches. And look here real quick. I'm just going to look at your face shape. So I feel like you have kind of like the diamond face shape.
Yeah, my face is really weird.
Well, I have the same face shape, like where the cheeks, it's like a point. It's like the diamond. Yeah. So with that, I know that face shape very well because I have it. So
I used to be called like a TV screen when I was younger.
People are rude.
They say like the back comes out and then the front's like.
That is really rude, and that's an example of the person you should not be. Don't be that person.
No bullying. Hashtag no bullying.
Hashtag no bullying. Seriously. Alright, so actually, I'm going to use a beauty blender. People are rude on the
Yeah.
TV screen.
I know. Oh, it sucked. I got called a lot. Your head's shaped like a TV screen.
People used to tell me, they used to say, where are you from, Cincinnati? Because I guess I have like a long face.
Oh, that's bogus.
People are jerks. But hopefully that changes.
Yeah.
Soon.
2019. 2020 is the
2019.
year for change, y'all.
It will be the year for change. So I'm just kind of blending that concealer down into everything because I want everything to be really cohesive. I'm going to have another brush under your eye to blend with. And I put the concealer here and here, these 2 points of references, because I see that the length of your face is not as the same as the width.
Mm-hmm.
So what I try to do is usually, and this is where contouring and highlighting comes in, it's just making an illusion of what you don't have. So that's why I'm putting this lighter color
I want to
here.
learn it so bad, the contouring. Make me look like my nose ain't there.
Well, we can
make my lips look bigger. My lips are so tiny.
Oh, we can work on that. We can work with that. Look up for me.
Oh. What's so funny, babe? You must have. Are you scrolling on Facebook?
Yeah.
Them memes be cracking him
I'm
the heck
sorry.
up.
He's like, are you on Facebook?
Cause I know where the memes. Oh gosh.
And I'm just going through with a lighter concealer to highlight the brow bone a little more. I want to have the eyes really just sticking out.
Pop.
Yeah, popping. That's it. Popping soon. Oh, I hope I make her brown. Okay, so now for the other side of your face. Also, I do feel like this look is a little bit more editorial than like something that versus like to wear. But oh well, so cute. He's so weird.
And y'all know how I am. I'm extra. I wear something like this on an everyday basis just to be extra.
I just feel like there's just so many elements that pop into my head that I just, it's like, ooh, if I add a rhinestone here, a
It's
line
the
up
artist
here.
in you.
Yeah.
The artist in you is coming out on your canvas.
On my canvas. And no one, let me tell you, when I was working at MAC, you would think that people come in and ask for something dramatic. No. They literally want the most naturalist look.
Y'all are boring.
It's okay. There is an audience for everything, but I like editorial a lot. I like editorial. That's where I get to create. I just beat it up.
Luckily this
Just
is a
kidding.
good channel.
You really don't want to beat that. You really don't want to beat up under your eye because you will get premature wrinkles.
I
Just
mean,
kidding.
AKA in gay terms, beat, y'all know what it means. So right now, she beating my face.
Mm-hmm. Beat down.
She's beating me to the gods.
Yeah, right. Slade.
That's a song. Doesn't it? What's her name? Laverne Cox make it.
Oh, I
Beat to
love
the gods or
Laverne
something.
Cox.
Yes, I think you did tell me that. Stacey?
You guys know Stacey Monroe? I know y'all heard her.
Mm-hmm.
She's
I talked about her in the boyfriend tag video. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. She's one of my best friends.
our best friend. No, I'm just kidding.
Maria's like ours.
Our
Oh, I'm
best.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Jeff, you're not. No, I'm just kidding. Look up real quick.
How dare you?
You know, we love each other. Oh no, I'm getting concealer on your cheek. It's okay. That happens. It's okay. Keep going.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. So I can't tell y'all how many times I have messed up something and just kept it moving. Like makeup wise. And I didn't tell my client anything. There's no need to worry your client.
They just think that it's just a part of the process.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Oops.
you're like, oh, I'll be right back. Ah! No, I'm just kidding.
Now y'all know. Inside the life of a
Right.
makeup artist.
And we will keep it calm. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little bit more of the concealer on under this eye too. Just to brighten it what was kind of lost. We blended that out. Okay, and then my finger keeps transferring concealer to the bottom of your face. So I'm just going to wipe. Yes, I have. See, that's the issue when you do makeup. You get like all this like concealer and eyeshadow and sometimes it transfers. So, there we go. I'm gonna blend that. I can't wait. We're gonna add like the biggest lashes ever, and that's really what's gonna make the
Gonna be
look.
cute, y'all. Y'all know me and lashes. If I could just know how to put them on, that'd be great.
We'll learn.
I had bought like this one eyelash kit when I was trying to do my makeup for, I think it was Halloween or whatever, because I always do dramatic for Halloween too. I had bought this like thing, and it's like magnetized eyelashes.
Oh, I heard about those.
And you like put it on the top thing and the bottom thing, and you're supposed to like go like that, and it magnetizes it together.
Did you like it?
It never worked.
The lashes?
I kept trying.
I did them.
The magnet ones? I tried.
Do they
I
hurt?
kept going like that, and it just wasn't staying. And I was just like, and then I tried to do it with just my fingers.
I know. I've heard so much about those magnetized lashes, and I heard they hurt.
They hurt. They
They
pulled
do?
some of mine off.
Yeah, I would.
Oh.
Makeup artist says no. Maria says no. I would never, ever subject my client to that kind of pain because I heard
Beauty
they
is
hurt.
pain.
I heard they hurt.
Remember
Okay.
that show, Beauty is Pain? Cinderella went through it.
Like a boo. It's Cinderella. You ain't lying. So we're gonna bake. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bake. But today I'm gonna mix two different powders. I have the Ben Nye Topaz powder. I know y'all have probably heard about the banana powder, but I'm not doing that today because if I did, it'd be way too ashy. So that banana powder is not for everybody. But I'm gonna also mix it with some translucent powder, and this one's from, I think, Vulgar Cosmetics. I'm just mixing those two together.
This thing is so cute.
I know.
Look at
like
this.
a
This one
little
of those.
powder. So cute. Set you. So I'm going to use Dark Deep Mineralize SkinFinish from MAC. This is the only powder I will use on my clients because, no, I'm just kidding. I'll use other powders. But I like this one because particles are very small, so they don't just sit on top of your skin. Have you ever seen someone that looks like super powdery?
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah. Mom, T. Jones.
She be trying.
But, so it doesn't do that. This is smaller particles, so it has more of like a silky, dewy look. Better for people with dry skin, people that are aging. It's just not realistic to have the other, to have a really heavy powder. It's just not. And you have very beautiful skin, so we really don't want to powderize it too much. So now what I'm going to be doing is I am going to bake. We're going to bake. You're going to bake.
Cool.
Yes, this part scares the crap out of me because, so if you want to hold that napkin over your shirt, because I don't want your shirt to, you could always just pull your shirt, but yeah. Okay. So I'm going to bake right here in the forehead. Usually this is where people get sweaty. And then look up. Okay, right here, people usually get really oily and sweaty right there. So that's why we're baking. But be mindful. Underneath the eye that's where you have the thinnest skin. So if you do have a lot of powder, it does look very cakey. So just, you know how people bake right here, it's very close to that area. They just want to be really careful that you don't put like a lot of powder under your eye.
I wonder if I put too much powder on there, because I put it over my whole face. But
No,
then I
I
use
think
a
you're good.
sponge, like not a like sponge, but like it's one of those little white makeup sponges.
And then you get it off.
I just do one full dab. If I'm done with makeup, I do a full dab of my entire face to try to even it out.
Even.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
And then I take my makeup off of my eyebrows and my eyelashes because I literally put it everywhere, and then I just take it off.
I think that for people that put the powder like directly underneath here, like cake it on underneath that there.
But I also do kind of put extra in my eyes because I try to cover my bags. So I put like extra makeup under there because they're not cute.
Okay, run an eyeshadow underneath your brow bone, just a lighter shadow, just like a cream color, maybe like that. Cool. So usually you let that bake, literally bake. So
I need to go in the oven.
for real. No, but okay, so with baking, what it implies is that you let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
So
know
what
that.
happens is that your oils along with the powder, you'll know it's done because you'll see like little oil dots. Like that's your
Wow.
skin. It's literally cooking. It's like the powder and the skin cooking, and then it comes through. But I don't like to let it sit that long unless you're like doing something, because who has 15 minutes? Like who really has 15 minutes?
To
You
bake.
know, nobody. So I think I'm just gonna kind of dust it off. I don't think, and to be honest, baking is for people that are gonna be performing, or if you're just like super, 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 super oily. And I
So
don't
like
think,
Beyonce and all of them performers,
Yeah.
they gotta bake.
yeah, like about, I think that they would probably bake for a performance. Beyonce's makeup is actually usually pretty natural, if you notice, like for her photo shoots and stuff.
Yeah.
She doesn't do like a lot of dramatic makeup, but
Unless she being Sasha Fierce.
yeah, but when she's on stage, I'm sure she has to bake. So I'm just gonna add like a little bit underneath here. Dust it off. Okay, I think we're good on the baking. Running. Okay. So I decided I'm gonna clean up the brow a little bit just to give it a little bit more construction because I'm a perfectionist.
So exciting.
It is a process though.
I love the makeup process. It's like a form of art to me.
It really is.
It's so amazing. The steps you take and everything.
To process, yeah.
It's like it's worth it at the end, the beauty you get.
It is. I think it is. It's worth it. Most Pisces have like very rounded features. Like the brows are rounded, the eyes are very round, the face is rounded. Something's rounded
That's
on
awesome.
Pisces. And I think because of the element of water
Yeah.
and how water just flows. So I kind of think that's how the facial features do too.
That's
For
awesome.
most Pisces. I mean, that's kind of what I've, like with my clients, what I've noticed. But
Yeah.
there is an exception to every rule. So don't quote me on that. Okay. I think I want to do like a nude. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Or they're gonna respond back.
Yeah.
What do you think?
If this was live.
Right. What do you think?
It's up to you. You can match it with the eyeshadow if you want, or you can make it natural.
Oh, we can make it blue.
Yeah, or you can do a red if you want.
Can I curl your lashes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, I'm just going to have you go right here. And I'm sorry. Okay.
If she didn't pinch the skin, 'cause sometimes I pinch the skin. and it
Oh,
hurt.
it hurts, yes. Okay. Oi. Okay.
So you curl it before you do the
Yes,
lashes? Okay.
I do. Just kidding. I'm going to actually use this. The Tarte Big Ego. Because, like I said, it doesn't matter. I don't think it
That
matters.
is. It's so cute.
I know, it is so cute. Do you want it?
Sure.
Okay, we could have it. So we'll use it. Yes. Okay. You're like, yes. Okay, so look right here. What I usually do when I'm doing lashes is I run it through like a liquid eyeliner to distribute the product through the lashes. And then, well, this isn't, I'm not saying it's the right way to do it. I'm just saying this is what I do. So then I'll start at that base of the lash. And of course, pull. Pull up. You have nice lashes.
Thanks.
It's already coming together. Ooh, I can't wait to put on those lashes.
Alright, y'all, so we just skipped the part where she just add the lashes and all of that stuff, but this is how they look.
Yes. So,
She added some rhinestones down there and everything, so it's cute.
Alright, so we're going to do a lip, and so for this, I think I kind of want to go with a nude lip.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you how to make it, like, bigger.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with a nude lip. I'm going to do the classic, which is Chestnut Lip Liner from MAC with a little bit of strip down. And then in the center, I'm going to find a nude lipstick. I haven't decided yet which one, but any nude is fine. Alright, so this is Chestnut. I sharpened it. I'm going to make your lips just a little bit bigger. So I'm just overlining your top lip. So I'm just overlining the top lip. I'm literally lining the whole top half. This is for dramatic purposes only. So I do it every day though. But if you're going out, that's probably not a look that you would want to do with your lip. But if you want to make it bigger, I always line underneath. I always have ever since I was in middle school. I have the little Jola lip liner underneath, the brown lip liner. Delicious. Delicious. Okay, so this is stripped down. It's a nude-ish color. So I'm just playing on kind of mixing these two together. And then go for me. And then let me grab a, so usually I have like a lip one that I would blend the lipstick with, but I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush for that real quick. Okay. And then now what I'm going to do is add a lighter color in the center. And I honestly don't know what color this is because it's in a jar. But if I had to guess, I would assume it's one of the MAC lipsticks. Wow, what a surprise. Probably Yash or Taupe or something like that. Or maybe a Powder Kiss lipstick from MAC. I'm just sticking that in the center and then go. And then again, I'm just going to blend the middle part out. Because the key is to have the nude color in the center, and then you have the dark color on the outside. And so that's how you build up a nude lip.
Make it look natural.
Because I know a lot of people don't like a nude lip because it looks like their lip is ashy. But that's why the liner really helps to build up the lip. So I am done. I'm just going to add one more little element. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Blizzard liquid lipstick. And I feel like if we just add just a smidge on the Cupid's bow, it will give it like a really ethereal element. See the Pisces look. So I'm just going to add some right here. Right on the Cupid's bow. Just give it like a really ethereal glow. If you, turn your head a little bit. Now this is a liquid lipstick, so I kind of want to stick it in the inner corner because it is going to dry almost like a paint. And then a little bit over the rhinestone. Make it a little bit more. There we go, and we're done.
This is the look.
Super simple, everyday look. That was sarcasm. I'm Tanisha.
I'm Tanisha.
Alrighty, well, that is the makeup look. Thank you so much, Maria, for doing my makeup today.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Y'all want to see more of her? Y'all let me know. If you like this look, comment your favorite thing below. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. You can subscribe at the link below. Love you guys.
About to soar. We on the rainbow, so bright, make your eyes soar. Come on now, encore.